Welcome to another episode of Family Joy. This month we are sitting at the feet of a friend whose contribution to my blog, A Vivid Life, has deeply encouraged me. I met Kerry Dean 2 years ago in the States through a mutual friend. As a devoted wife, mother and grandmother, Kerry loves God wholeheartedly. And this month I'm sharing her heartfelt plea to parents to be devoted to the Lord. She writes, I just finished reading through the Old Testament book of Hosea, and though I've read it a number of times before I saw something this time which I had not recognized before, a parent's devotion to God matters in the lives of their children. In fact, it matters greatly. As parents, you love your children with all your hearts, and you want the very best for them, for their bodies, their minds, and their souls. And among all the good things you do for your children, your devotion to God ranks highest. I want to encourage you then to be wholeheartedly devoted to God. Be passionate about Him, passionate about your relationship with Him, passionate about pursuing Him each day, passionate about living out your faith, and passionate about remaining faithful to Him through all times. Parents, be passionate too about encouraging faith and devotion in one another. As iron sharpens iron, sharpen and do not dull one another's faith and devotion to God, according to Proverbs 27:17. Your devotion to God will make all the difference in the lives of your children. This is a compelling appeal, one that God makes very clear in Hosea. It is a warning that one generation's apathy towards God usually leads to the next generation's disregard of God, as their children find themselves afloat without anchor and soon worshipping idols of our age. And yet parents who are entirely devoted to God, living out their faith in word and deed through all times, good and bad, will ensure their children live a life rich in godly blessing and benefits. Wow, what an encouragement and what an incentive, right? This month, shall we take some time and make an inventory of our spiritual lives? Unless we regularly stop humbly allowing God to plumb the depth of our devotion to Him, we run the risk of backsliding into religion and dead works, into faithlessness, a compromise that will impact the next generation. Now, for those who haven't purchased my book yet, here is a sneak preview of this month's visuals and activities.